All right, guys, welcome to another day in the vlog. We're in a parking garage. So because I live in an apartment, I basically wanted to come here and polish up the car. I didn't want to be polishing on the car and have everyone, mad at me because their door was 10 feet away from where I was polishing. So this car has been polished, but I want to actually go ahead and cut. I showed you guys in yesterday's vlog what I was doing between the West Coast specialties for paint, but then also I picked up a bunch of products from Elite Finish that I'm going to go ahead and actually cut the car with. So cutting is basically going to be to get out the scratches. Polishing is just to refine haze or make the car glossy. So at this point, again, like I mentioned, it's only been polished. So there's a gloss to the car. It looks good for sure. But now I just want to go and kind of cut through, get all the swirls out of it. Figured, with the bumper off and different things. I can't really drive the car. It sounded like a fun project too, just to go ahead and cut it. I kind of have all the tools. I just need to get pads and different stuff, and those are relatively inexpensive to go ahead and start this job. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. All right, so we're in the middle of this parking garage right here, right? And got the aperture light set up right there to light this. I basically have a cord running to the 4Runner so that I can power these lights. Okay, let's make sure that's on. Cool. And then I got a bunch of different supplies here. Everything from stuff to wash the car to clay. And then here's some of the stuff I picked up yesterday. We got some pads. So I got a charcoal pad with me. I have an orange correcting foam pad. This is for claying the car right here. And then I got some microfiber pads as well. So my thought process right now is I'm probably just gonna do for today, maybe the hood and the fenders. I'm not sure, it kind of depends on just how long I end up being out here. It's kind of a hassle to set up, so I do want to do a good amount because I have to bring 2 cars. I have to set up all the gear. Like, it's definitely a hassle. But living in an apartment, I can't polish in the garage. Car's not super dirty, but I do need to give it a wash to make sure there's nothing on it. Good clay, and then move from there. Let there be light. So I just got done washing the hood, the 2 front fenders. I was using the waterless wash that I like to use. It's called Wash Mist by Elite Finish. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use Shine Mist to go ahead and clay the front fenders and the hood. And then I'll move on to cutting, then to polishing. And then I'm just gonna go eat some In-N-Out and lay down. I'm just kidding. That's honestly, I don't feel like doing this today, but it sounded fun. And now I got out here and I'm like, maybe I should have stayed inside. But we're gonna do it. Hopefully we get some good results with the paint. It's so hard with silver too because silver's not really a color that is super shiny. Like even when it's really shiny, it's not shiny. Like versus if you had something like a black's gonna look like a mirror when you're done with this. Silver's gonna look good, but it's not gonna look like black. So with Shine Mist right here, I'm basically using this and this synthetic clay pad right here. I do it on the windows first, softens up the pads before moving into the paint. But dude, this stuff smells so good. Like I just want to spray this in my car. I'm not even joking. Like it smells how it looks. It smells all fruity. All right, so we got the hood. I mean, it's like buttery smooth now. I mean, the gloss is pretty good too. I mean, you can see me in there. It's not that the car's not glossy. I don't want you guys to think like, oh, you think this paint looks terrible, but it's just like when it gets in the sun, you can see a lot of little swirls. And me being me right now, I just want to get them out. So it's all clayed, now onto polishing. Okay, so here's the first setup right now. I'm not using some high-end, this is a dual action, but it's not some high-end. So we're using the Meguiar's microfiber right here. And then we got some classic cut from Shine Supply as our cutting compound right now. That's what that looks like. A lot less of it versus over here. It's all around that. See that right there? As I move it, you can see all the swirls. And you're really gonna see that once you're in direct sunlight. Okay, so at this point I'm completely done cutting. Now it's on to polishing. It's been about an hour and a half that I spent on this, and I'm noticing, like, looking in the light now, there's still a lot of wash damage and different stuff. So I don't know at this point if I should try a different compound. Maybe Classic Cut's not doing it. Maybe I need to even just work in the compound a little bit better. But I mean, it looks really good, and it definitely looks better than before. But I don't know if it's worth it to do this to the whole car with the way it's looking. So right now though, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish polishing, because obviously cutting, I'm basically adding damage. So it's like sanding something. If you were sanding and you used 200, 400, 800, whatever, you wanna use the next one up to get rid of the scratches. Before, same idea with polishing, cutting. So here's how it's looking. It's definitely shiny. So I haven't polished yet, which is where the shine's gonna start to come out. So right now, there'll be a bit of haze. See, again, like I mentioned with silver paint, I knew it was gonna be hard to tell, but there's definitely a huge difference between a part that I've cut and a part that I haven't. Especially now that I changed the light to be like this, I can definitely see a pinpoint, a pinpoint light, and I can be able to tell between these two panels that there's a huge difference. So I mean, it's looking pretty damn good. I mean, like I said, there's not a huge difference because my paint's already in pretty damn good shape. As far as it's already been polished, this is clay barred and reloaded, so it's already sealed up. But I'm noticing a difference. So this side's been polished, and I mean, it looks really clean. Like, it just looks like paint should. And it's hard to tell again because the hood's in the sun, and this fender's over here is not in the sun. But I mean, overall right now, it's not a crazy difference. But she is shining, she's looking clean and good. So I'll take it.